Welcome in to Duval Daily presented by GenJag.com. I'm Jordan Lugo. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're taking our first look at fantasy football for the 2022 NFL season with the Jaguars in mind. We are going to take a look at a few Jaguars players over the next couple weeks and assess whether or not you should target them in your fantasy drafts this year. Today, we've got Christian Kirk on deck. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a show here. You can follow me at Jordan DeLugo on Twitter, Generation Jaguar at Generation Jag. Should you target Christian Kirk in your fantasy football drafts this year? Of course, we will need some context to frame this discussion. Christian Kirk finished as a wide receiver 3 in 2021 with 103 targets for 77 receptions, 982 yards, and 5 touchdowns. He joins the Jaguars as the clear number 1 target, making almost as much per year as the rest of the Jaguars receiver core combined. Doug Peterson will employ a pass-heavy offense that will see Christian Kirk lined up in the slot, out wide, and even in the backfield at times. He gets a quarterback in Trevor Lawrence who stands 6'6" and has no problem delivering darts over the middle of the field, an area that 5'10" Kyler Murray struggled in Arizona. Kirk is currently going as the 108th player off the board, wide receiver 43 at the back end of round 9 or front end of round 10 in 12-team fantasy drafts. With Doug Peterson calling the plays, I expect Kirk to exceed his 2021 volume, and with Trevor Lawrence throwing the ball, he'll have more opportunities to stretch the seams down the middle of the field. He's at worst a quality wide receiver 3 in fantasy in that 25 to 36 range with wide receiver 2 upside. Looking at best ball, he's going in a more realistic range, around 96 overall, the back end of the 8th round. Usually those best ball leagues are a little smarter than the redraft leagues and quicker to pick up on trends. I'd feel comfortable targeting Christian Kirk as my wide receiver 3 or wide receiver 4 as early as the back half of the 7th round, around pick 80, 26 spots higher than he's going in redraft and 16 spots higher than best ball. If you believe in Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence, you should certainly buy Christian Kirk at his current ADP and maybe sneak him onto your draft board a round or so earlier than he's currently going.